walking this morning and I was reflecting upon manifestation. After so many years of being in the spiritual community and practicing manifestation, it's been more than 6 years, 7 years. What is the real secret of manifestation? Like, if I would just have to share a gem, this is the secret of manifestation. Is it positive thinking? I'm not sure. At the end of the day, I've not always been the best at positivity or positive mindset, but still I was able to manifest everything that I wanted regardless of how I'm feeling. So is it true that the secret is the feeling? Not really sure. Is it true that the secret then is affirmation? Not sure about that either, because I've never been that consistent with affirmations. Yes, I kept them, but it was such a short period amount of time compared to the 7 years where I still manifested everything that I want. So the more I was walking, the more I was reflecting, I just thought, this is the secret, the real secret to manifestation. And today, I want to share it with you guys, especially if you are a beginner manifester or you have been struggling, so you'll stop struggling too and you will understand that everything that you want, it's done. And this is the real secret of manifestation. If you're interested, just keep on watching. Hello everyone. Before I get started, my name is Neyah, and on this channel, I talk everything about manifestation, esotericism, and so much more. Comment down below and let me know some of the titles and videos that you would like to watch. On Patreon, I do make extra content. In fact, in this period, we're doing inspirational stories and podcasts about master manifester that we can get inspired by. And I have just a last announcement before I start the video. And this time around, for those of you who already subscribed, it's official. I am closing officially the DM coaching and the Etsy shop, and also the coaching that I provide on my website. The reason I will probably, if you already know, it's in my community post, or I will explain it in the next video. Just to keep it short, I really cannot go on energetically with the DM coaching and with coaching you guys. So by the end of this month, I am going to close and shut down everything. So if you want a coaching with me, all the links are down below, as well as in my community post. And there is also a promo code called Manifest Dreams. I'm going to leave it down below, where you're going to have a 15% discount on all my courses and services. And this is the last month where you will find courses, services, and DM coaching. After this month, everything will shut down, and then I will just focus on the YouTube channel, future membership that I want to post on this channel, lives, Patreon, just content creation. So if you are into it, remember to subscribe and hit the ring bell button so you always get notified. But now, with that being said, I'm going to leave the details down below. Let's get ahead with the video. So, what is the real secret of manifestation? Like I said, many people have, first and foremost, I think that, and I'm going to be very honest with you guys, I think that the real secret of manifestation, I have my own, which I'm going to share in this video, and I think this is universal for everyone. But if I have to be completely honest, there is no magic sauce that anyone can tell you. It's your reality is created upon your assumption, upon your belief system. Each and every one of us, up to a certain extent, creates their layer of reality. Now, I'm saying up to a certain extent because obviously we do live a collective reality. Now, there are many theories that I talked on my channel about the multi-worlds and multiple dimensions and quantum jumping, but without getting too complicated, I am of the belief that we still have a collective, reality that we experience all together, and then we obviously manifest our own layer of reality. But when it comes down to our own layer of reality, that really depends on ourselves, depends on our belief system and assumption. So the real magic sauce is within all of us to discover, remembering that we always manifest all of our reality. If you haven't read the Kabbalion or you know about the 7 Hermetic principle, you would know that the first Hermetic principle is the principle of mentalism. Everything is mind, or how Neville Goddard will put it, everything is consciousness, just arranged in different forms. Therefore, we are made of consciousness, affecting consciousness with our thoughts. So obviously, the way you are going to manifest consciously or unconsciously your reality is really up to you, your personality, the way you're constructed, the way you think. And there is a fundamental truth that obviously thought thoughts create, but then the way you go on about it is, I think, deeply personal, and that's what makes this existence very unique. So obviously this is all part of manifestation. I have hundreds of videos where I talk about this. I have hundreds of videos where I talk about quantum physics, where I teach you guys some of the recent scientific discoveries, where I present you physicists, and there are people that have discovered the law, past and present teachers. But at the end of the day, I think we can go deeper on what is the secret of manifestation, of conscious, especially manifestations, because as we said, we are all constantly manifesting our reality. We are born with it. We know how to do it. It's just we forget how to do it. We get programmed in a certain way, and therefore we forget to do it consciously, right? But what is we discovered that we can manifest consciously, that's where we try everything, right? So is the secret feeling? Is the secret being positive? Is the secret scripting, or even affirming? Now this year I've been in the spiritual community, like I said, for so many years, and before it was law of attraction, then law of assumption, then it was positive thinking, then after positive thinking it was vibration, then after vibration it was shadow work, then after the shadow work trend it was another trend. Now the ultimate trend is and I'm sorry, I know many coaches won't agree with me, but I don't care. This is my channel and I come from my personal experience only, so take what resonates with you. There has been the trend of affirmation, which are nothing but thoughts at the end of the day. Now if you are explaining affirmation as per saying affirmations are nothing but thoughts, I'm with you. Sure, that's also the way we manifest, and primarily that's the way we manifest. But if you're taking affirmations as the magic sauce to manifest everything, I wouldn't agree with you. I don't think that's the secret of manifestation, really, because I did manifest everything that I want, and only a small portion of what I manifested particularly was money, and the YouTube channel, the second YouTube channel, virality and everything, was done through affirmations. But all the rest of that I did wasn't through affirmation. So I cannot say personally that, in my opinion, affirmations is the end of be all of manifestation. So what is it? I know you want to know. In my opinion, the real secret of manifestation is not giving up. So you can call it persistence, but persistence is such an overly used word sometimes, but yeah, sure. But it's not giving up. And not giving up on what, really? Not giving up on self, not giving up on the bigger picture. That's what the real secret of manifestation boils down to, that. Actually, to do two aspects of not giving up. I will say not giving up on the bigger picture of your dream. So willingness, the willingness to thrive, the willingness to know that you're gonna get what you want, the willingness to know that it is done. And you can apply various modality to get there, which includes affirming for it. I see affirmation more as a tool, you know, than the whole and behold of manifestation. If you get the grip of what I'm saying, the drill of what I'm saying. But the real thing, the real thrill is not giving up, really. Not giving up on the bigger picture, and at the same time, not giving up on self. So identification, like I always said, manifestation at the end of the day boils down to identification, which there is a large discussion nowadays about identification, right? We can see it. And many people are confused about their own identity, and this creates what manifests their confusion. Manifest confusion in the world, and that's why we're dealing with what we're dealing. However you were thinking, I'm open to everything, but I'm saying, you see, it's our states of consciousness that do create, because our identification, what we identify as a state of consciousness, creates the mirror reality. Because if we indeed say that reality is a mirror, obviously the secret of manifestation is what you identify with, is what you assume, right? That's the same thing. So Neville Goddard was very much correct when he said what? Not just assumption, mind you, but when he said, there is no one to change but self. Now, no one to change myself doesn't mean that you're changing your entire personality, who you are, or the discovering of who you are. None of that. You can still remain yourself in that sense, but you're changing what? You're changing the programs. So you're tweaking those programs that make you identify with something that you don't, or with those state of consciousness, right? That you don't want to experience anymore. That's why there is no one to change but self, I feel, is one of the most powerful quote that Neville Goddard has ever shared. And I was discussing with my dad today when we were in a car. I was discussing about, you know, my clients, how they're doing. Some of them are doing great because they're listening, they're applying. Some of them are struggling more. And I said, Dad, you know, at the end of the day, there is no one to change but self. It's not hard to understand. And he said something very true, very simple, right? But very true. And he said, no, it's not difficult to understand, but it's difficult to do, because you have to go deep into your program and sometimes just face them and reprogram them again, which takes what? Then I'm with the people of the affirmation, you know, kind of trend, repetition. Sometimes it takes that. So what is the secret? The real secret of manifestation? Because if you understand that there is no one to change but self, and sometimes that can be hard for many people because you have patterns and programs that you have to repeat, new patterns and programs, right, to change your state of consciousness. So going deeper in this discussion, what is the real secret of manifestation? Not giving up. Because at the end of the day, it all boils down to that. Even beneath identification, even beneath the self, and the fact that we are all gods of our reality, beneath all of this, there is what in practical actions? There is not giving up. And so we bypass feeling is the secret, really, because yes, it's true, positive mindset can help, but I don't think it's the real secret, because I had clients and myself and experiences where I was sad, I was lonely, I was depressed, I was crying, I was angry. Not the best at constant positive thinking. I'm working on it, but definitely I'm not the best at it. Gonna be very honest, I'm very raw, I'm very honest, as you guys can tell. But why then I always manifested? Because I never gave up. Whatever I was doing, whether it was affirming, whether it was repeating new stuff in my head, whether it was visualization, whether it was scripting, mind movies, whatever it is that I was doing, I never gave up on the willingness to have, because I knew that if I could see it in my imagination, it didn't matter how long it would take to get to me. What I wanted, what I was capable of seeing in my imagination was bound to happen. This unwavering faith that not only I'm God of my reality, but I am worthy of what I want, and God loves me, or my subconscious mind loves me, the universe, whatever you want to use, it does not matter. It's the core that matters, that I am deeply loved as anyone else, and I am gonna get what I want. And I'm peaceful about it, I'm calm about it, I am focused. I don't give up. And the way I do it again with peacefulness in my heart, with serenity in my heart. So challenges come, right? Because challenges will always come. Even if you guys are good at manifesting, life is gonna throw you rockets. Even when you're good at manifestation, you look at them and you say, does not matter, I persist. This is why on my Patreon, we are talking about inspirational story. This week I talked about the creator of the app, Shazam, a very popular app. He never gave up. He asked 100 people before he found an investor, and many other more challenges. But I want to talk about the life of Walt Disney, as well as we could talk about Steve Jobs. We could talk about any celebrities or artists, anyone that reached what they want, even people that manifested just love, like my friend that I made a story over here, my own personal story. What is the real secret? What is the core? Is what Neville Goddard has said, you guys. If an assumption is persisted upon, no matter how false it is in the present moment, it's bound to become a reality. It's just about not giving up. And the reason why you don't give up is because you have this fire. You have this willingness to get what you want, and you do it with peace in your heart. You don't do it with resistance. Resistant meaning you don't do it with lack consciousness. You don't do it with obsession. You don't do it by obsessing over the specific ways in which it has to come to you, but you just have this willingness of getting it. That's the real secret, in my opinion, of manifestation. Now, many people don't have naturally this unwavering faith, and that's okay too, because it can be built and it can be part of the program. And then I'm with you with sure, affirm, the repetition, and all the things that we already discussed in the channel and everyone else discussed about. I'm not saying it's not true. Everybody finds their own way and their own method. I just want to talk in this video about the core aspect. Is what is it that you want? Is it that love of your life? Is those money? Why do you want the money? How do you want to feel? Can you see it in your mind's eye? And when I mean can you see it in your mind's eye, I don't mean visualization. I don't mean that. I mean, do you have that idea in whatever shape or form it comes in your mind's eye? You do, because otherwise you wouldn't desire it. If you can see it, you can have it. And it's just a matter of not giving up on self, on the change of self, on the change of the state of consciousness, that instead of seeing that thing that you want in the distant future, you see it in your mind's eye as a present reality. So many of you, sometimes when I talk about money, you will ask me, but what if I can't afford those things? I can't buy them physically. And that's because you guys don't understand that you're too focused on what is material. Before is material is always consciousness, is always an idea. So you can do it anytime you want in your mind. That's why sometimes I feel you don't get it. You're not there yet. Some of you are, but some others you're not there yet, and this needs to be reiterated a little bit more. You can go and live the life of your dreams every time you want in your head with your thoughts. And that's what matters most in manifestation terms. If you will rehearse the life that you want in your head without giving up and keeping that focus there and less on the 3D, it's gonna hum easy, fast, really. So what is the real secret of manifestation? Not giving up on what you can't see, and have that unwavering faith that you are loved, you are deserving, things are gonna get better, and just keep at it no matter what people are saying, no matter what your reality or circumstances are showing you the opposite. You just don't give up on it. You do it in whatever way you want, affirming, inner conversation, scripting, visualizing, imagining, getting angry, getting positive. I don't care how you do it. You find your own way, because every single way that you do it, it's correct. But you just don't give up. That's the underlying thing. That's the most important thing to do. And that's, in my opinion, the real secret of manifestation. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video and it made sense. I know I'm a big talker, but I hope you enjoy my freestyling way of making videos. Comment down below, share, like, and subscribe if you did. I'm super excited to continue this journey with you and present you with more and more content as we go. I love you guys, and I see you also on Patreon. Bye.